G'day guys, PB3X here. I'm back and my wife tells me I play way too many video games. Today I'm bringing you a regular domination as always, but this time we're on the map Hazard, and as you guys may or may not know, this was a remake of Cliffside on World at War. The thing about this game is you see a nice little double kill with the snipper rifle. Bit of a PSG, and I take it. The whole idea of using the PSG is because sometimes you got to switch it up instead of using the L96A1, whatever the fuck it's called. The PSG, while you can quick scope with it, it's definitely more effective hard scoping. And the other thing is I mean, we're having a bit of hit detection concerns, as that guy owns me there. I fucked up hardcore. But the thing with the Black Ops hit detection in this particular session, it wasn't the greatest. So even though I wanted to use a sniper rifle in this match, it's pretty good to ensure that you're going to make some shots count. It's certainly not 100% accuracy, but basically starting on the C side on this map is absolutely amazing. If you start on the A side, I suggest just running straight to C, because it's a hell of a lot easier to hold down the B flag when you're holding the C flag on the map Hazard. The other thing about this map is, isn't it fucking beautiful? Isn't it an absolutely fantastically coloured map? Nice little headshot there. The thing with this map is that it's fun. It's the colour scheme gives a bit of fun, and that's ultimately why we play Call of Duty. Is the fun element of it, and I think the colour scheme has a big impact on how fun a Call of Duty game is or isn't. I understand when they try and go towards the doom and gloom type colour scenarios as to why they're doing it, but for fuck's sake, come on guys, it's a game of fucking Call of Duty. Let's go with these kind of colour schemes a little bit more often. You might find that a lot of people might start to enjoy playing the games more regularly. As you see, I've got the PSG gold. I've got every single gun gold in Black Ops. I didn't do the whole wager match high roller thing in Australia. For those of you that are watching from overseas, getting into a high roller match was quite difficult. Very rarely you could ever get into one. I think I got into about 3 in the entire 10th prestiges, or 15 or 14 or whatever the fuck it was in Black Ops. And the thing with it is what I had to basically do was continue to play matches, continue to rack it up. I have a whole shitload of contracts done. I found contracts in Black Ops really kept it interesting. It really varied up the weapons for those that like doing the contracts, as opposed to the same old shit, the FAMAS with a red dot and Ghost and that kind of thing. I actually don't have a class with Ghost on, or I don't believe I have a class with Ghost on. I might have one to shoot down air support, but I never use it unless it is there to shoot down air support. Because, I mean, the thing with everyone showing up in the radar is the game becomes a little bit more fast-paced. It's quite a lot of fun to, to participate in a game where everyone shows up in the radar. It completely eliminates camping and that kind of thing. In my streaking video, and this brings up the topic for the day, in my streaking video, I explained that to get big scores with really low deaths, you have to play a certain way on a certain map with certain teammates. In this particular game, I was fortunate enough to get a sort of a dominant team, if you will, but the other thing associated with it is that I'm using a sniper rifle on a very, very, very long-range map. We were fortunate enough to hold the C and the B flag early, and what this has enabled me to do is hang around the same area, still keep moving. You got to keep moving when you're playing Call of Duty, otherwise it gets really boring as hell. And the thing with the moving of the sniper rifles on this kind of map is that you want to be moving laterally, so you don't really want to be charging into the enemy spawn or anything like that, but you certainly want to be engaging players from a greater distance and where you're having the advantage. With the way that Call of Duty snipers work, yes, quick scoping is certainly an option, but I find with the bolt action rifles, it tends to be a little bit more effective. And on top of that, I mean, ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to win the match, and you're trying to get a whole bunch of kills in the meantime, and certainly playing this way with a sniper rifle is going to be conductive of higher scores overall. In this game, we might have to check it at the end with the final score, but I think I'll go about 48-4. So with a sniper rifle in Black Ops, a 48-4 is not too bad. I've certainly had bigger games, don't get me wrong, but 48-4 on a really, really, really large map. The only way that you can do that is to stay alive for as long as possible, build up those kill streaks. Once you got the Blackbird up in the air, basically the enemy has no chance in killing you if you're using a sniper rifle on this kind of map. Because, I mean, ultimately you know where they're going to be coming from. You can be aiming down that area of the map to begin with. It completely eliminates the ghost bitches associated with it. But, I mean, on top of that, it then gets you to build up to your chopper gunner and dogs. And, I mean, the great thing about this map, watch this kills. Fucking, yeah, eat it! Eat it! Don't try and quick scope me when I'm using a PSG, because I'll make sure that I make the shot count. The thing with getting the Cujos and getting the chopper gunner on maps like this and other maps on Black Ops that are nice and open is that it's just basically open slather. And you see me here, I mean, I pull out the pistol. I love the Python in this game. It certainly wasn't as strong as the old Deagle from COD 4 or anything like that, but certainly probably one of the best pistols. I also like the CZ75 with extended mags as well. It takes, I think, about the same amount of bullets as the Python, but when sniping, I find that the Python's a little bit more effective because if you get a hit marker, you can pretty much hit anyone from any distance on the map and finish them off with the single shot with the Python. You see me here. I mean, I failed with that particular shot there. I see the spawn switch thanks to the Blackbird, and at the moment all I'm thinking of is stay alive. I see the other triangles there, and I withdraw from that target. I let my teammate finish that target off, because the last thing I want to do is die before I get my dogs. And as you guys can probably appreciate, it's fucking frustrating to be one off your dogs in this game, because the dogs with the chopper gunner is such an effective combination. The chopper gunner is able to pick them off from, you know, when they're out in the open, and the Cujos, as I call them, in straight away. The Cujos get into them, into the buildings that they're camping in, and get them to spawn outside. Nice little reaction, quick scope / spam scope there. I love sniping. I really do. I don't like people that tell me that I can't snipe, because I like to make the shot count. When you're using a gun like a PSG, try and make the shot count within the first 1 or 2 bullets. And the reason that is just the way that it seems to come up when you're aiming down sight. It doesn't seem to be as effective as the bolt actions in the quick scoping actions or anything like that. But I mean, on top of that, I think you're dumb if you try and quick scope people from across the map all the time. Map's coming to an end, game's coming to an end, final score's going to be up very shortly. It's been a monster of a game. As you see here, I completely dominated this match with a 48-4. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.